Hello and welcome. Today we're going to talk about a plant you've probably walked past 1,000 times and never given a second thought. But trust me, it's a nutritional giant just hiding in plain sight. So let's just jump right in with a little pop quiz. What do you think has 100, yes, 100 times more vitamin C than an apple? Any guesses? If you were thinking of the humble rosehip, you are absolutely right. It's the fruit of the common rosebush, and it's a total powerhouse hiding right under our noses. And when I say powerhouse, I am not exaggerating one bit. Let's start with what it's most famous for. Its absolutely incredible amount of vitamin C. I mean, just look at this chart. The difference is staggering. We all know black currants are great for vitamin C, right? Well, rosehips have 10 times more. And compared to an apple, it's not even in the same ballpark. We're talking 100 times the amount. It's just wild. But here's the thing. It's not just about the vitamin C. Rosehips are basically nature's multivitamin. You've got vitamin P in there, which is great for your capillaries, B vitamins for blood formation, vitamin K, which is essential for blood clotting, provitamin A to give your immune system a boost, and get this, even the seeds are packed with vitamin E. And that's before we even get to the minerals. Iron, calcium, potassium, magnesium, copper, the list just goes on. So with a nutritional profile like that, you can probably guess that rosehip has been a go-to in nature's pharmacy for a very, very long time. And you know, this might even bring back a memory for some of you. Does a fragrant, kind of tart, reddish tea poured from a thermos by your grandmother when you had a cold sound familiar? Yep, that was probably rosehip tea doing its thing. So what exactly is this plant? Well, its fancy name is Rosa cinnamomea. It's a thorny shrub that comes back year after year. But here's the really cool part. A bit of trivia for you. This plant is the ancestor of every single cultivated rose we have today. That's right, every beautiful rose in a garden, every bouquet on Valentine's Day, they all got their thorns from this amazing plant. Okay, so you might be wondering, how can I actually tap into all these benefits myself? Well, let's go through a really simple guide on how to prepare them. It's honestly not complicated at all. First, you'll want to harvest the berries in late summer. The key is to get them before the first frost hits, because that can ruin them. Next, you dry them out. A low oven, somewhere around 80 to 90 degrees Celsius, is perfect. Just crack the door open a little bit so the moisture can escape. Once they're totally dry, you just store them in something that breathes, like a simple paper bag. And that's it. They're ready to be made into a delicious tea. And here's what's truly amazing: their shelf life. If you dry and store them properly, rosehips can stay potent for up to 2 years. They don't just sit there either. They kind of continue to ripen in storage. And incredibly, some of their vitamin levels can actually go up over time. How cool is that? Now, so far, we've been focused pretty heavily on the fruit, on the berries. But one of the most remarkable things about the rosehip plant is that its usefulness doesn't stop there, not by a long shot. So, is it all about the berries? Oh, absolutely not. The entire plant is just a treasure trove of uses. I mean, pretty much every single part of this plant has a job to do. The fruits, we know, are perfect for teas and syrups, but the seeds, you can press them into this amazing vitamin E-rich oil that's fantastic for your skin. The flowers are used in cosmetics and even to make jam, and you can even harvest the roots in the fall to make beneficial decoctions. It's the plant that just keeps on giving. Okay, but with anything this powerful, we have to be smart about it. Just because something's natural doesn't automatically mean it's right for everyone all the time. So let's talk a little bit about safety and some precautions. You know, the source material puts it perfectly. It says one should not be flippant about the green pharmacy. And that's so true. These natural remedies are potent, and they demand both our respect and our knowledge. So, what are the big things to keep in mind? Well, rosehip is pretty acidic, so it's a good idea to just rinse your mouth with water after you drink the tea to protect your tooth enamel. If you have issues like stomach ulcers or gastritis, it's probably best to steer clear. And because it's high in vitamin K, you need to be cautious if you have a tendency for blood clots. Oh, and long-term use in super high doses isn't recommended, as it could potentially affect insulin production and, well, cause some constipation. The golden rule, as always, is if you have any chronic health conditions, just talk to a specialist first. And this is such a great example of how nuanced this stuff can be. It's not just what you're taking, but how you prepare it. For example, if you make an alcoholic tincture of rosehip, you should avoid it if you have high blood pressure. But on the flip side, a simple water infusion, like a tea, should be avoided if you have low blood pressure. It's a perfect reminder that the same plant can act differently depending on how it's prepared. So really, the main takeaway here is pretty clear. Rosehip is an incredible natural resource, a true powerhouse. But like any powerful tool, you've got to use it with respect, with knowledge, and with a sense of responsibility to get all those amazing benefits safely. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? If the humble little rose bush holds this much potential, what other natural powerhouses are just out there, hiding in plain sight, waiting for us to rediscover them? Thanks for joining me today.